do like 3 or 4 more, we'll just catch our breath. Whoa, one kind of weird spin at the end. Yeah, good one. That's the one I really like off the tee, is something like a low, hard line drive, kind of in the direction of right center. All right, let's go one more. One more, keep that head down. Okay, take a break. Let me see this jab real quick. Heavy or no?
No, not really.
So if, like, let's say your coach made you use this in a game, like, all right, Spence, like, you have to use this bat. Do you think you could figure it out enough to where you can face a kid throwing and have a good swing on it?
Probably.
Okay, good. Good, because I think, like, eventually you will need to upgrade the weight of this bat. Like, the length is fine. I swung a 32-inch bat through college, same length as that one, but obviously the rules say that you have to have a little bit heavier bat for like a safety thing. But yeah, so let's do maybe one more round here. Actually, let me grab that. So this round here, hop on this side, just so I mention. So let's really work this round. Hands coming straight forward, just like how we were talking about last time. Let's really work our hands forward. First swing of the day for me. But let's really work. If my hands are coming forward, I can square that inside lace up. Okay, and work. Think everything right up the middle is all we want to work on. Okay? So you really think if there's an arrow coming from the point of your hands loading, the next movement is immediately straightforward. Nothing coming out this way or anything. It's from here, boom, straight ahead. Yeah, just don't turn your head away from the ball.
Yeah.
That's a good short swing. Now let's get some pop into it, you know what I mean? Okay, good. It's all right. Keep that head down. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's replicate that one right there. Good. Okay. We'll do like 3 and same thing. We'll catch our breath again. Okay. 2 more. Yeah. Good one, right?
Yeah.
See, that's a good one too. It's a ground ball, but here's the thing. Let's switch sides. It's a ground ball, but in a game, that's right up the box unless the pitcher's catching it. Okay, one more round with the wood and then we're gonna go to the metal. And then I might have you do this with front toss and over the top. Okay, with this bat, at least for a round. Now just imagine there's a ball like kind of hanging out here as well. So the ball, I'm just gonna set it up like right here. Okay, we're driving everything forward. And now, I think we talked about this a little bit on Monday, is we don't want to just get to contact and then finish our swing. We do want to try to drive through the ball as best as we can. So imagine that there's a ball kind of hanging on a string, and obviously it's just down there. But I really want to think, I want to make contact, and then I want to drive through that next ball, which is going to help our direction of everything going right back into the middle of the field, which is what we want. So I'm here, and I really want to get extension coming forward. So the key is, obviously I'm trying to drive through with my hands. My hands physically are trying to push the bat forward. The other thing is, like how we talked, my head, my front shoulder, my front foot need to all stay committed to that as well, because if I pull that off, what happens? My bat gets out of They call it like, this is like the hitting zone. Like I'm sure you probably have seen that if you like watch a Cubs game or something on ESPN, and the analyst is talking about the bat stays in the hitting zone longer. That's what they're talking about, is the longer that the bat stays through the middle, technically the ball is on the bat for a minute amount of time. Obviously you'd have to have a super slow motion camera where the bat is on the ball for a slightly longer period.
And it's like pushing it towards.
And obviously those, when you see a guy like do a slow motion home run swing, that's exactly, now granted those guys are monsters and they're big leaguers, but still the concepts fall down to a guy who's a 14U player like yourself. So let's really think. I'm just gonna hang this ball out here just for a split second as you get set, and then I'm gonna pull it back and then just go for your swing. So go ahead. That's all right. So now just imagine this one's here and you gotta hit this ball through that one. Okay, go ahead. Same thing. Really think, try to be strong with those hands. I know that bat is slightly heavier than probably what you're used to, but really think, control that bat with your hands driving forward. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Same thing. Boom. Pretty good result, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now what I'm going to do is have this one set up like right about there. Now we have a visual almost through the entire swing. Okay. Maybe spun off that one a little bit,
Yeah.
but that's okay. Because you're understanding everything right now. Okay? Good. Pretty good result, right? Beautiful, right? Let's do two, and then I'm going to throw one more thing in before we go to the metal bat. Okay, good. One more time. Good. Yeah, good. That was what I was going to address. Here, let's switch sides. You got a bottle of water or something?
Yo, I forgot that too.
Here, go get. After this round, we'll get a drink of water then.
Okay.
So we're going to do this, and then we're going to kind of replicate these drills with the metal bat. Okay? I think you're going to have a quicker. Your transition is going to be quick with the metal because it's easier to swing. But let's do the same thing. That ball's still going to be there. Okay, but now let's really try to work getting everything into it, like how that last one you got your backside to turn. And then let's just hold our balance at the end, just for a split second, where we know we're feeling ourselves finishing our swing and staying on as best a balance as possible, and then just coming back and resetting.
Okay.
So I think if you can kind of feel that, you're not going to do that I mean, geez, I could tell you, I mean, if there was actually a time that happened for me in a game, it may have been a handful of times where I really just squared a ball up and like watched it go. It was more in BP. And I'm talking like when I was playing like with the Tigers professionally, like I was pretty accomplished. But if you could do it during practice and hold your balance and feel, man, I just completed that swing all the way through. Like, it's going to have a better adjustment when you play in a game, and you're going to have more balance, and you're going to take a better swing during a competition, as opposed to like we're just all hanging out right now practicing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's really work on holding that balance and completing that swing just for about a second on your own. Good. Beautiful finish. Good. That's a good finish. Okay, that's fine. Good. How does that feel?
Good, yeah.
Do you feel like you're kind of getting your whole body into it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's all right. We're starting to get a little aggressiveness now, a little bat speed. I like that. Okay, reset. Let's do about maybe 4 more, and we'll get a drink. Good. Work on holding that finish. Outstanding. I think now you're forcing yourself to keep everything on the ball. And our results are, remember we stopped ourselves?
Yeah.
On Monday, the balls were on this side, and most of our results now are,
On the red side.
yeah, and now, let me just say one more thing, and I apologize, I talk forever when I work with batters, but if you turn on a baseball in a game and you hit one to left field super hard, I didn't hit it up the middle like how Coach P said. Who cares? Like, that's a base hit. That's what we want in a game. We want to be aggressive. But when we're practicing and it's controlled, we want this. We want this type of result unless we're working on turning on a baseball. But in a game, school's out. Like, we want to hit the ball as hard as we can and help our team out.
Yeah.
But for this is a wonderful spectrum of like the immediate improvement that you've shown. Like, and I think that that's great. So let's do about 5 more. Okay? Really work on controlling that back. Yeah. And those are hard hits. Those aren't weak hits. Those are good. I like those. Yeah. Yeah, man. Look at you. Outstanding, man. Get a quick drink of water, man. That was awesome.